Hey Becca, my name is Devin Norton. Thank you so much for speaking to me on the phone earlier, and thank you for clicking on this video. In this quick video, I'm going to show you 3 simple tips you can implement right away so you can start ranking higher on Google, specifically how you can beat Southwest Door and Window. Because if you type in Windows and Doors Dallas, they show up right here at the top under the map. There's plenty of business that comes with being there, and so I'm going to show you what they're doing so you can beat them. Now, you're probably wondering, why would I even make this video for you? And it's super simple. I found out a little while ago there's lots of contractors out there that are so busy running their business and taking care of their customers, they just don't have the time to learn how to make the internet bring them more customers. And the only thing that's stopping them from hiring somebody to help them is they don't know who is an expert and who's not. So what I started doing was just creating these attack plans and giving them away for free. Now, a lot of people take this information and they just run and do it themselves, and that's totally awesome. My goal is just to educate. But some people say, you know what, Devin, I like you. I just don't have the time to do this. Can you help me with it? And that's fine too. Whatever you want to do with this information is totally okay with me. My only goal is to educate you and help you make a lot of money. I'm going to talk to you about 3 things today: content, backlinks, and citations. But I had to start by saying this is a fantastic website. I love the little animations. I love the really clean color scheme you've got going on with the green and the white. And just the entire thing is pleasant to look at. So I don't know if you designed this yourself or you paid somebody to design it, but they did a great job, whoever did it. Now, unfortunately, Google doesn't really care about design when it comes to ranking. What they mostly care about is content, all this stuff that you can read on your website. The reason why is because how Google operates is they send these little robots through the internet called crawlers, and they crawl through your page looking for what's called keywords. So what a keyword is a phrase that somebody types into Google when they're ready to purchase from your business. So I actually looked up some keywords you can use. These are actually keywords you're ranking for, but you're pretty low on the rankings. You're all on page 2 or higher. But these are some buyer intent keywords. These are ones that people only type in when they're ready to purchase. So like picture windows Dallas TX. If someone looks that up, they're ready to get some picture windows done. Or awning windows, bow windows, sliding windows, casement windows, stuff like that. Maybe not clarity. I think clarity, maybe. Specialty, stuff like that. So you want to have these types of keywords on your homepage. So like if I just take picture Windows Dallas TX, for example, and I post it here, you can see you don't have it anywhere on your website. So that's something you'd want to start adding onto your website and fitting it in so that you can rank for that. And you can do that with all those keywords. Another thing too, though, is you want to have a lot of content. The average website on the front page of Google has right around 1,500 words of content. And if I copy all of your content, I put it in this word counter, you've got almost that much. But the thing is, a lot of these are reviews, and if those exist somewhere else on the internet already, then it doesn't really count as fresh content. It's duplicated content. If we go to Southwest Door, you can see they have some Google reviews as well. And they have a lot less words. So good job. You are smoking them as far as the amount of words, as long as it's not all reviews. Either way, though, the point I'm trying to make here is that you want to fit in those keywords, such as like picture windows, awning windows, stuff like that, anything that shows buyer intent. So that's my first tip for you regarding content. My next tip for you is called backlinks. A backlink is when another website is linking to your website, driving traffic to your website. And this is really important. Google's kind of like a popularity contest. They want to see a bunch of trustworthy, relevant websites linking to your website, driving traffic to your website. Keep in mind, though, like I said, they want trustworthy, relevant websites, which means you're going to get a much better result if you have other roofing companies or construction or window companies linking to you versus having like Pizza Hut linking to you. Google knows you're not selling pizzas. So the tool that I use to check out backlinks is called Ahrefs. It's a paid tool. You don't have to use it. Just Google backlink checker. You'll find all the same data. But it says that you have 29 websites linking to you, giving you 155 backlinks. So great job. You've already started on this process. If you want to beat Southwest Door and Window, they have 108 websites linking to them 3.5 thousand times. Now you might be asking, how the heck do I beat that? It's super simple. They've done all the hard work for you. Because if these 108 websites are trustworthy and relevant enough to rank them, then they're trustworthy and relevant enough to rank you. So if I were in your shoes, I would just copy them. I'd go to all 108 of these links one by one and put a link on those websites right back to yours the same way. So for example, like homestead.com or like expertise.com or Yellow Pages even. On these sites, all you need to do is go create like a Yellow Pages account, put a link in your account back to your home page. Boom, you've got a backlink. Super Pages, same thing. These are all the same thing. So it's really simple. It's just a little time consuming. But if you copy them with their backlinks, plus you beat them in content, Those 2 tips alone are enough to get you ranking number 1 here organically. But I'm going to give you one last tip. That's how to show up right here in the map section. And you'll notice southwest door and window is not here at the top of the map section, because these are 2 totally different sections with 2 totally different requirements. If you want to be number 1 in the map pack, you need to have more citations than your competitors. If you're wondering what a citation is, it's when you list your name, your address, and your phone number inside of a directory. If you're wondering what a directory is, it's just a website that allows you to list your business's information, such as, like, you'll probably see them up here, Yelp. Actually, usually you do, but I guess not. There's just so much competition here. But Yelp, Angie's List, Home Advisor, Yellow Pages, stuff like that. These are all directories. So if I were in your shoes, what I would do is I'd figure out what directories Pro 1 Windows and Doors was in. I'd put myself in all those same directories, but then I'd add a bunch more on top. So if I found them in like 150 directories, I'd be putting myself in like 300. But that's all I've got for you, Becca. I hope you found this really informative and helpful. I tried to keep it very short and to the point for you. As a super quick recap, you're going to want to have at least 1,500 words of content on your homepage so you can fit in all of those buyer intent keywords I showed you. Feel free to pause this video and look at these keywords and write them down so you can add them into your content. You're going to want to copy all the links going to Southwest Door and Window and get them linking back to yourself. And finally, put your name, address, and phone number in more directories in Pro 1 Windows and Doors. If you follow these 3 tips, this is how you become number 1 on the entire front page of Google and start getting all the business that comes with that. Now you're probably asking, well, Devin, what do I do now? You've got 2 options. The first one is to take this information and do it yourself. If you decide to go that route, that's totally awesome. I recommend you get started as soon as possible. It does take time to implement all this. The sooner you get started, the less catching up you have to do later. However, if you want to get this done, you have any questions about how to do it any further, if you want someone to do it for you, feel free to give me a call at any time. My phone number is 469-352-2524, and I'd be happy to hear your goals and at least give you a free attack plan on what to do next. But either way, Becca, I really appreciate you speaking to me on the phone earlier today. I appreciate you taking the time to watch this video, and I hope you have an awesome rest of your week. See ya.